It's Reezy, owner of the Reason Sports Network, reporting live at Allen Trimble Stadium in Jenks, Oklahoma. And in today's matchup, we have the number 2 team in the nation, IMG Academy, coming all the way from Bradenton, Florida to Oklahoma to play against Jenks. And in today's matchup, we'll be focusing on the star athlete that plays for Jenks, Jake Andrews. Earlier this season and after the spring game, I went to Jenks and I actually covered their spring game, and I did a story on their star player, Jake Andrews. Take a look at the story right here from 5-star wide receiver / cornerback Jake Andrews. When I saw Jake Andrews play in the Jenks spring game earlier this year, he impressed me a lot. From his ability to cover, his ability to tackle, and on top of that, he was such a dynamic receiver with the ball in his hands. When I saw him play in the spring game, he made an amazing play where he caught the ball, spun, and got into the end zone. I saw it with my own 2 eyes and in person, and I was extremely impressed from what I saw. I was impressed from not only the intellect of this player, but just the physical specimen that he is. I didn't expect him to be this talented. Before the game, I talked with some of the coaches at Jenks and I talked with Jake, and I learned his backstory. Here's some information about Jake that you might have not known. Jake Andrews just transferred into Jenks High School from Bishop Kelly High School in Tulsa. In the serene community of Tulsa, Bishop Kelly High School stood as a beacon of academic excellence and a rising force on the football field. Matt Andrews, a devoted coach with a passion for shaping young athletes, has spent years contributing to the school's football program. His commitment to nurturing both the personal and athletic development of his players has earned him widespread attention and admiration across the entire state of Oklahoma. After years of dedicated service, Matt's coaching prowess was finally recognized with a well-deserved job offer to become the head coach of nearby Jenks High School, which is 9 miles away. His journey to becoming the head coach was marked by tireless effort and a genuine love for the game. As the new head coach, Matt was determined to lead the team to new heights. Around the same time as Matt's job offer, his son Jake Andrews found himself at Bishop Kelly High School, dominating on the football field. And at Bishop Kelly, Andrews was able to work himself up to become a 5-star recruit. And he was recruited as an athlete, so you don't know if he's going to play wide receiver or corner in college. Although he loved the city of Tulsa and he loved Bishop Kelly High School, being that was his school for 3 years, Jake always loved playing football under his father's guidance. With Matt's ascension to head coach at Jenks, an opportunity arose for Jake to transfer schools and become part of the football program his father now led. Jake's decision to move was met with a mix of anticipation and responsibility. Transitioning to a new school meant adapting to a different environment, and Jake was eager to prove himself both academically and on the football field. His position as a wide receiver and cornerback showcases natural athleticism and a deep understanding of the game. Some of the qualities that Jake possesses just comes from years of practice on the football field. The father-son duo quickly became a focal point for the Jenks football community. Matt, now steering the team as the head coach, saw the chance not only to lead the team to victories, but to also build a strong sense of camaraderie amongst the players. The team welcomed Jake with open arms, recognizing his talent and determination. Andrews has a huge opportunity at this ball game today. There's going to be a Michigan coach focusing on the tight end for IMG Academy, Bryson James. Michigan's one of the best programs in the nation, and Jake getting the opportunity to ball out in front of a coach like that can do wonders for the future of his high school and college career. Welcome to Allen Trimble Stadium, where we had the number 2 team in the nation, IMG Academy, coming to face a talented Jenks Trojans team. And they get to do this in front of some Michigan coaches. In today's matchup, we'll be focusing on Jake Andrews. Here's some of the things that he did versus Bishop Sycamore that I was highly impressed with. For the half, it'd be 10 seconds left to go in the half. Andrews would get a decent matchup right here. They throw it up in a 50-50 situation. He catches it and he walks into the end zone, basically untouched. And he intelligently ran until the clock ran out, basically eliminating any chance of Gorman scoring before the half ends, even though we all know there's no chances they would have scored anyway. And this right here is the perfect example of a quarterback having the ultimate faith in his wide receiver, and just a little bit of him having no respect for the DBs on the other team, because like I said, these are failed high school players, guys that are 23, 24, 25 years old. But Jenks would start off the third quarter up 24-0, and it's been all Jake Andrews in this game. Mostly offensive highlights. They will run a screen pass right here. He would sniff it out and lay the wood on. Pause. But it shows that Jake Andrews is willing to tackle. He's willing to get physical. Now it's 3rd down and 13. They're back on offense. Andrews gets one-on-one coverage. The quarterback goes deep. He does a great job of locating the football. And it's another touchdown for Jenks High School. Another touchdown for Jake Andrews. And that was just an amazing job of locating the football in the air. With that catch and touchdown, Jake Andrews breaks the Jenks record of receiving yards in the game with 269. And that's insane to do in your debut for a high school. I know his dad has to be proud. Seeing your son break the receiving record in their first game against grown men, this was a beautiful play though. He tracked the ball like a center fielder. Now, Jenks will be back on defense. Andrews does a great job of covering this man. The quarterback is just going to have to throw it away. After showing you what he's done in one of his games earlier this year, let's watch Jake Andrews in action versus IMG Academy. And at the end of the first quarter, IMG's up 7-0 over Jenks. After a very competitive first half, the score is tied 14-14 in Jenks, Oklahoma. It's Reezy, owner of the Reason Sports Network, reporting to you live at Jenks High School. This is the halftime show, and this halftime show is brought to you by the Reason Sports Universe. If you want to be a character on this channel, then please watch this video right here. You can be a character in the Reason Sports Network universe. We make content for high school, college, and the pros. You can submit a form. The link will be in the description. However, if you sign up with Patreon, you'll have a lot more customization and control over your character. The link will be in the description. You can also view your player's season and career stats online. The link will be in the description. I also added a social media feature for the universe to be more immersive. The link to that video will also be in the description. If you don't have Patreon but you still want to be featured on the channel more, then make sure you're active in the comment section. You being consistently active reminds me to put you on the channel in some way. When you submit a form, your character will be put in the universe. You can see yourself in a live stream or video when teams play, but it's highly unlikely that you'll see me controlling your player throughout a game if you don't have Patreon. Signing up with Patreon gives you control over attributes, accessories, gives you a GTA face, control over your backstory, and you'll be one of the best players in the universe. And if you're new to this channel, anyone that has a period next to their name means that they are a subscriber to the channel, and anyone that has an apostrophe next to their name means that they are a Patreon member. Almost no action happened in the third quarter. We're still tied 14-14 going into the fourth. The number 2 team in the nation versus Jenks. And we're going into overtime here in Jenks, Oklahoma. After an unusual amount of turnovers from both teams, a lot of choking going on, IMG Academy ends up victorious 35-28 over Jenks. It's Reezy, owner of the Reason Sports Network. Make sure y'all like the video, make sure y'all comment on the video, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, and make sure you click on the post notification bell too.